Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Scott here, Bean Creek Woodworks, and today, I don't know what we're gonna do. A little bit of everything. Stick around. Alright, first up on the list, IBC totes, and yes, I think I do have my forks adjusted correctly this time. Don't dump them. Alright, look at that, first try. Back these out, we'll take them up, set them up in front of the garage. Get ready to get broke down. This firewood season is a-coming, and I ain't even close to being ready. Alright, we'll set these right up here in front of the garage. Down to this end a little bit. Just like that. See if we can get that top one off here without dumping it. Just like a professional. Down the side. And there you go. Alright, well, there they are. 2 IBC totes. I think I got like 15 of them I need to do. So, these are the little smaller ones. So, I like to stack my firewood in them still. And then tractor picks them up, no problem. So, I'm not going to break them down on camera. You guys already know how all that crap goes. So, I figured I'd just start bringing a couple up at a time, start breaking these down. And I take the bladders and I throw them out to the road and they disappear. So, just like that. So, let's get on to the next thing. Alright, next up on the list is this little buggy. You remember we tried this on the pond and around the trees a while back. And I said I was going to take this hitch. Sorry about the cord. You can take this hitch, you take this bolt out and then you can swivel it around and make it more offset. So that's what we're gonna do. Then maybe we'll take her down and try her out. Oh, come on. Good grief. I don't think it's in here. I don't think I got it in there straight, of course. There she goes. I think we got her. Looking good. And you can see that's going to give us a lot more offset. So. Alright, next up on the list is we're going to add a little something to the pond. I've resorted to adding chemicals, I guess. We'll give you an update once we get out there, but we're going to put some of this in, give it a try. I've already added some once about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Knocked it down a little bit. Thought she needed a little more, so we're going to put it to her. using my what do you call it? A blower. Leaf blower. There it is. Leaf blower. I've added one of these extreme blower spreaders on here. So we'll take this. Don't spill it. It's expensive. Oh man, I don't want to spill that much. That wasn't the whole container, by the way. That was barely a cup. Oh yeah, and as with all chemicals, make sure you're wearing gloves. I'm not. Don't worry, I'll wash my hands. Don't touch my face. Yeah, I know. That goes in there. That lid goes on there. Oh, look, there's a funnel. Been a while since I used it, so give me a break. Oh, boy, that fits in there tight. There we go. That's in there. Thinking we ought to add some more. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some more. I got another container. Alright. I put the funnel in. Yeah, it's about half. Probably shouldn't breathe that in. Looking pretty good. That's about solid 2 cups, a little over 2 cups. So it says you're supposed to mix it with water and spray it, and we're gonna mix it with water all right, because we're putting it in the pond, so do its thing when it gets there. So cap's back on, that's on, that's on. It's got gas. I'll throw her in the loader of the tractor and we'll take her down and take a look at that pond. Okay, so here we are down at the pond for a pond update. In case you're new here, let me get you caught up. This spring I put bluegill, bass, perch, and some fish called a tilapia. That's a southern fish. It's supposed to take care of algae and everything in your pond. So far it's really not working. If you look way back to back there, I have what's called, I believe duckweed, and tilapia just won't touch that stuff. But I will say this is the cleanest my pond has been in quite a while. We just got to get rid of that stuff back there, which is what we got. We got the tractor right there, and it's in the blower, so we're going to go back there and spray that. You can see where I sprayed it last time, it's all dead. So I think we're going to catch this side a little bit, and then we're going to catch this side again, because all that stuff's blowed up in the corner today. The wind's blowing, so I think that'll work. You can see my bubblers are going out there, but I mean it is, but it ain't. So we need to push it just that little farther, and I think this stuff we're putting in here is going to kill it. It browned it right up last time, but I don't think I put enough, so we put a little more in. Well, I hope I don't kill my fish. So I can still see the fish. They come up and touch the top of the water, getting bugs and that, I guess. So I believe there's fish in there still, so I think they're doing good. But as far as to see them, if you go down here and look near the edge, that pond is so cloudy, dark, and you can't really see in it. So we're working on it. I might get some muck. There's a spot a fish just topped right there. I might get some stuff to try to take and control the muck in here, because I'm sure it's got a lot of muck. Because if you look, I've got trees, and trees. And all them leaves, guess where they're going? So that's a problem. So we might need to get something to control that. So let's take the blower back there and blow the snot out of it and see what happens. Alright, so here we are at the back of the pond now. We just came from up there by the road. All that stuff blew to this end. I'm going to see if I can get in close, in case there's any pond experts. See if I can get my... Ooh, that's pretty soft. I can't even scoop it up, but right there it is. Looks like duckweed to me. Oh, my brand new shoes. Somebody gonna give me half a cover of that. Sorry. Don't worry, I won't wear them to your house. Another spot back here. Ooh. Can you see it? Little green pellets like stuff. I think they call that duckweed. But yeah, we got an area of it. Just about covers the pond when the wind ain't blowing. Yuck. That's gross. Alright. So yeah, I'm on the other side of the bridge. My little bridge right here. We're gonna replace that someday. It's on the list. But that is the pond update. Kinda happy, but not really happy. So let's go fire up that blower and spread some more of that stuff. Alright, we got her warmed up. Back, and hopefully I'm still in frame. Alright, that's about 3/4 of it. I'm going to go over on your side where we just were filming at. Spray that. The wind's blowing a little bit, so it's carrying it this way. So hopefully that works. We'll see. I'm going to go over there and spray, and then we're on to the next thing. Alright, next project. Right back there. Just a dead hitch. Boy, that sticks out. Geez, another foot or two. Way out farther than it was, so that's good. That's what we're gonna do, is try to get these weeds right along the pond here. That's the goal. So it ought to stick out there far enough now. If you guys tuned in last time, the results didn't go very good. Come over here in the sun, see this big dark spot? Yeah, that's where we got stuck. So trying to avoid that this time, but get all the weeds. So we'll give it a try. And there's the pond. Yeah, I don't know, but oh wait, first things first. Look, I got a flat tire. That tire's off the rim. So we're gonna go blow that up because I don't want to ruin the tire or the rim. So we'll go blow that up, and then we'll see if we get stuck again, I guess. Stay tuned. Try and make 2 passes here. not so deep when one's a little deeper. Oops! About killed the engine there. Went through that hole. Pretty rough road there for that buggy. Good job, actually. I'm up here high and dry with more. Pass number 2. water's off the end of the bank. Well, alright, you seen the before, here's the after. I can't quite reach that. Here's where we got stuck last time. And it's still pretty soft. I almost didn't come through it. So, but got that little bit there and that little bit there. That's, you know, that's out in the water. I just can't reach it. So, hopefully that stuff we just put in there will kill that. And yeah, what can I say? It is, but it ain't. I'll turn around here so you can see what it looks like. I mean, it's knocking it down, but in DR's defense, that is not designed to do this work. Don't buy one of these to do your pond. It doesn't work. You can see what it does. It is more designed for fence lines, going around fence posts and that. So you can see the way I was tweaking on it pretty hard there. We actually got stuck at one time, had to back up. You can see right here, drug bottom. This is my problem. I have what do I have? Muskrats, and they just tear the snot out of this bank. Like here's a good spot up here. You can see where they've dug way back into the bank here. I haven't seen any this year. I got a pond, and my neighbor over across the way, they got a pond, and they jump back and forth. One year I'll have them real bad, and the next year I guess he has them real bad. So not this bad this year, but I did have them in the spring, and we kind of sit up there and you know, watch them with the 22 and that, scare them, just scaring them, you know. So, but I don't know. I'll turn you around, look back crossed. It is, but it ain't, you know. It is what it is. I might get some spray. What do you think about getting some spray and just spraying that with Roundup? It's really just out of control this year, so I really got behind on it. Well, I don't know. A little smoke from the DR there. It kind of went off camber and probably dumped a little oil up in the cylinder, but it's fine. We'll check the oil in it and hit it again, so why not? But I think I'm going to go over to the other side of the pond there, maybe fart around with that and go up around there and fart around with that, because it does stick out a lot farther than it did. But this is the spot I wanted to play with today, so, and yeah, but nah, I'm kind of impressed, but not really. So another thought I had was getting a mini excavator. If I had a mini excavator, I could just come along here and just dig these weeds out. Dig, 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 all the way around. Scrape them right up out of there. So let me know if you think I need a mini excavator. Click the like button if you think we need a mini excavator on the property. When I get enough likes, I'll buy one. Probably not. But anyhow, that's what it looks like, so let's carry on. Alright guys, I guess that's gonna do it for this video. Nice little pond update for you. And we played with that weed eater thing a little more. Kinda had a little mishap there, but I think it's gonna be okay. Got some IBC totes up here. We're gonna start on them because firewood season's coming. So what else? I guess that's it for this video, guys. As usual, I appreciate you, and we'll catch you on the next one.